What is up, guys? My name is Fergie on PC, and today we're playing a game called Torpor, I think. I don't know if that's correct. But anyway, I believe it's something to do about... I read the description on itch.io, and it was to do with a soldier, and I've seen a few screenshots, and it is to do with someone passing, and I think it's one of those games where you sort of experience something very hard hitting. Excuse me. And if it is going to be something serious, then I'm not going to edit funny things onto it, because that's just sort of like poking fun at something that shouldn't be poked fun at, especially if it's something as serious as someone dying for their country, which is very, very honourable, and respect to anybody who does it. So it's my country, anybody's country. I've got the highest respect for you. But yeah, let's get into it. I don't know anything about this game. That scared the shit out of me. Hold on. Right, let's keep going. Oh no. He was shot. Oh, he's got a little teddy bear. Oh, I did. Right. Do any of you guys have that one toy, teddy, or I don't know, some stuffed animal or something that you've had since you can even fathom remembering? Like, you can't remember any time when you didn't have that one thing, right? And I kind of think it is that, like, you sort of was holding it at its death. And I have one. Like, leave in the comments what yours is and what it's called. Obviously, it's got to have a name, but mine's called Seagull, and it's a bear, and it's called Seagull. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. I can click on things. I don't have any feet. A lot of plants in this place. Growing them weeds. Ooh, I'd love a bed that size. I'm like 6'5", so like every bed I've ever been in. Oh, this is uniform. Every bed that I've ever been in. Oh. Oh, there's bears here. Can I go around? No. Oh. I'm actually getting quite sad because I'm not going to say, but it's very real. Right, so clicking on the bear sets us back. Ooh, the plants are sort of... Ooh, the plants are dying. Photos have been thrown away. I should have looked round more before clicking on the uniform. Shit. Sorry, guys. I missed out as well. Sorry. Ooh. If that's his uniform in there, do you reckon that's like his son's bear or something? Voice is a bit creepy. Bag's packed, the uniform's gone. There's only like one side of the bed that's being ruffled nowadays. That's so sad. Let's click on the pills. Was this like a doctor's office? Oh, wait, let me read. What sort of doctor is it? Dr. Susanna Smith, therapy, yeah. Oh! 15th. So is it what? It could be World War II then, and not like a newer war, or World War One, depending on how long she's been dealing with this. I can't read that small writing, but it says University of Stanford, Susanna Smith, Doctor of Therapy in Occupational Therapy I think. I can't see that. Can I go any closer? I'm going to try. Stanford University, Sue Smith, the degree of Master Occupational Therapy, together with all rights, privileges, and I can't read that. Sorry, guys. Oh, guess I click on the candle. Oh no. What does this mean? Does it... Right. Let's say the husband was killed at war. She's obviously gone to therapy. Is this like a metaphor of leaving all the war stuff in therapy? Like, she gets on with her life, she goes to therapy, and all of it gets left there. All of it, everything. Like, she doesn't bring anything out of the room, she only takes stuff into it and leaves it. So, like, when she offloads to a therapist that helps her deal with these problems, puts her on certain medication, is that what that means? Like, it's like her offloading in therapy and keeping all the war stuff there, and then obviously leaving after. Alright, do I click on the guns or the pills? I think the obvious one would be the gun, so I'm gonna go... Oh, I can't click on the pills, so I guess I've got to click on a gun. But yeah, that's it. Are you serious? Every time, man. Oh, I thought it was going to take me back to the house. So sad. What is he, private? Or corporal, depending on what army he's in. I know there's the bear. Oh, I can't click on anything else. Oh, so they jump scared me for no reason then. Oh, the plants are back. The photos are back up. Oh, there's nothing on them though. It's nice, just like, oh, the suitcase. Oh, this is obviously the wife saying bye to her husband. Right now, are we playing as... Oh, that's what the suitcase was by the door. It's like him leaving to go to war. Wow, that's terribly sad. What's the time? 2:15. Oh, I can't go up there. I guess I've got to take a seat on the train. Oh, it has to be World War II then. Oh, that's crazy. Didn't give me that time. I was sort of expecting it. Is there more blood? Alright. Well, the plants and the photos are still up, so that's always good. Is the suitcase still here? Yeah. Right. Does it just repeat itself? Let me... Yeah. Wow. I just need to check to see if it repeats itself. So yeah, it does just repeat itself. Well, my final thoughts is that I did it in the wrong order. I went to the bedroom first, went to the funeral first, and then obviously went to the therapist first. I was supposed to go on the luggage first, and then like get on the train, jump out the plane, get shot, have the funeral, go to the therapist, and then the game starts again. My final thoughts, I think it's a very short story about a man obviously dying for his country and what it kind of left behind. Right, so he obviously left for war, I get that, and like I said about the whole stuff about her obviously dealing with maybe depression or like just being genuinely like what's it called, mourning, that's it. She's just in those stages of mourning and stuff. Obviously, clearly it's her husband, boyfriend, husband, whatever, and they obviously had a kid, otherwise there wouldn't be a cot. So I feel like it's a very, very short story about the life of about this woman that about a man who is living. World War 1/2 breaks out. I think it's 2 because of the plane. Hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Yeah, I think it's World War 2 because of the plane. He obviously dies in the field of battle. This is obviously it. He has his teddy bear. I don't know how or why or whatever, but it could be just there for purposes to sort of link you to the house. But anyway, so obviously we go back to the house, and then the funeral happens. They manage to obviously get his body back. The funeral happens, and then we go back to the house, and everything's like she's going through depression and she's mourning and all this stuff. But that's why the house looks like shit. I mean, the plants have gone to shit, and the photos are thrown away because I guess from personal experiences, I would say from depression. So it's not depression. It's a very obviously hard topic to talk about, but you sort of feel like you don't. It's not that you feel sad; it's that you feel nothing, and to do with mourning as well. It's hard to feel nothing and care for the person that you've lost. So it's sort of like she cares for this person, but also this isn't my interpretation. This is obviously isn't fact. I think the game is to be interpreted the way you want it to be interpreted, and I think that she took the photos down, and she maybe feels like she doesn't deserve to see this man on the wall. Like obviously he made her happy, and now she's not happy, and it just reminds her, and it goes round in a circle and stuff. And then she started to get better after taking the pills and having these therapy sessions. And like I said when I was in the therapy room, I feel like she offloads that the heaviness and the weight of it all, because like I said, I believe they have a son or / daughter, hence the crib, and it's like she's a single parent in the early 1900s, and is that even that by itself is hard to do, considering like divorcing / widowing, I guess, was very, very hard for a woman to get through in the 1930s. Obviously women's rights were different, everything was different in that sense, and I think it was just the struggle of trying to get back to reality and sort of trying to claw her way back to being a woman with a child and being a single mother and trying to find it. Like, I just feel like she left all that stuff at the therapist, got better, and then the story ended because that part of her life ended. Like, I feel like she got in such a way that when he died, part of her died, and she had to start a new story. and hence the reason why she left all that army stuff back in the therapy room so she could leave therapy. Oh, I didn't check the date on the certificate, because if it was like a different year, maybe it's like how many years. I was just so you know, I did go back. I forgot to talk about it. I did go back and the dates weren't any different, so it was literally just the only thing difference between the two rooms was the fact that I couldn't click on the pills and there was a shit ton of guns in there. It took her to get over it and stuff. That's what I think. Leave down in the comments what you guys think. I hope I sort of made some sense with my ideas, or thoughts should I say. Anyway guys, I hope you have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.